And yeah, today is, like I said, June 11th, 2018, and Hayward Field, East Grandstand's being torn down right at this moment.
I've seen it.
Yeah?
They were doing it very gently, like they were going to take them and reuse them.
Yeah, fuck that. Dude, all it is to make all the people feel like, hey, we're saving some of it. Yeah! Woo! Thanks! Yeah! Woo! Save Hayward! Save Hayward! Woo! Yeah! Woo!
So what's this about?
Well, of course, there was in 1972, Pre was the most dynamite runner in the United States, and the Olympic trials were being held here in Eugene. I was on the infield as a 14-year-old boy, and Jerry Lindgren runs out in the middle of 15,000 screaming fans with a t-shirt that says, "Stop Pre." And he runs up and down along the West Grandstand, you know, like, "Stop Pre," and everybody's booing, and "Ah, hell with you." And then Pre proceeds to kick everybody's ass in the race, and he gets the shirt from Jerry Lindgren and puts it on. It says, "Stop Pre," and he runs around the track with it. And it was like, fuck yeah. So that's in memory of Pre, but obviously we're trying to stop Phil. Save Hayward! Save Hayward! Save Hayward! So anyway, I don't know, it was like Friday, last Friday, and a couple of good buddies of mine and stuff, we had tickets, and we went into day 3 to watch a track meet right near the East Grandstand. Created some cool t-shirts. One said "Save Hayward Field," the other one said "Hallowed Grounds," another one said "Pre lives for now."
So what do you mean by Pre lives for now?
Well, I mean, I think in the old stadium where there's still magic, he still lives. Because, you know, that's where he ran. And Hayward Field is still Hayward Field. But once Hayward Field is destroyed, Pre will be dead. And all that magic that ever existed there will be gone. And Pre will be dead again. Not just once, but now a second time. Thanks to Phil. Fuck you, Phil. And a couple other t-shirts. So I wore those in, covered it up with a sweatshirt so they wouldn't boot me out right away. And so we were watching the track meet, having a good time. And then I took the sweatshirt off and revealing some of my t-shirts that I had. And people were really cool about it. They were responsive. They really liked it. Just, you know, there was an agreement. They didn't want to see Hayward go down.
So wait, you were on the field?
No, I was in this grandstand.
Oh, just like in the front of the grandstand, like...
I was just walked in, showing my t-shirt a little bit to everybody, showing it off. People were taking pictures, and I realized, shit, there's good support for this. And so I go back out and watch the track meet, and then it started getting close to the end of the track meet, and then it got to be 5,000 meters, which is Pre's favorite race. So it was like, okay, am I gonna do this or not? And doing this was getting out on the track and showing off the t-shirts and showing the message, right? And so the 5,000 meters ends, and I don't know, I found my courage, man. Jumped on the track, showed my t-shirt, showing it off and shit. I was wiggling my ass, showing my other part of the t-shirt, holding the t-shirt up, and people were just going, "Yeah, baby!" And we were screaming and yelling, "Fuck billionaires, you know, to hell with these cats, you know, this is a magical place," you know. So I went all the way to the end, the south end of the East Grandstand, which is about 100 yards, I've gone, and nobody had come for me yet, and I thought that was odd. So then I sort of danced back, and people were standing up and clapping and everything, and then, I don't know, I just got this urge to start running around the track. There was still one event left, the 400 meters, which is the big event, determining who was going to be the NCAA champion.
Yeah.
And but I took off, dude, and I went around the far turn near the steeplechase pit, and they had me up on the big screen, which was cool. Which the message was on my T-shirt was spread far and wide there in the stadium, which was really cool. So I sort of whipping around the corner, and I'm the last straightaway. I'm facing the last straightaway, and there's like 15 security motherfuckers there, and they're all facing off with me. And I stop, and then I hear all the people in the stands start booing. They're booing the security motherfuckers. I'm going, yeah. So that gives me some hope and some power. So I start sprinting right toward, the security folks. I do a head fake, a hoop fake, I fake this way and then go this way. And I go around them really quick, what I thought was quick. And I get around them. One gal tried to grab me by the arm. I got out of that. Another person tried to grab me. I got out of that. Then I got by the security guards, jumped onto the track. Now I only had about 50 yards to the finish line. I just was sprinting all the way, and then I did and crossed the finish line, and the fans were clapping, and and I just, had a great time. It was humorous, and plus got the message across and people were supportive of that message big time, because it is a special place. And then soon after that, the police came for me and arrested me and threw me in jail, and they charged me on 3 counts.
What were the charges? Disorderly
conduct, interfering with police, and trespassing. I told them, I said, hey dudes, I got a ticket. Don't be a smart ass.
Yeah, so how is that trespassing? You have a ticket.
Hey, I'd be the smart ass. You just chill. And then he goes, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. All right, so essentially, yeah, maybe we aren't taking it all that serious. Maybe like people think we should, but my motto, man, is just hang loose. Don't get all uptight like these uptight tighty-whities, and hang loose and have a good time. And you have a good time and fuck with the tighty-whities at the same time, babies. Hang loose. See ya.
Sage words. Yeah, shut down.
Tighty-whitey. Primarily, it's Phil Knight. And his motivation is just like the pharaohs back in the days when they built their pyramids. It's exactly what it is. This old motherfucker who got his start from Hayward Field, got his start from Bill Bowerman, and the first person to wear that fucking Nike shoe was Prefontaine. So here's this son of a bitch coming in and destroying his own heritage for his own immortality through this construction of this big plastic fucking piece of toilet shit and a dildo on the end of it.